Hey, this is Rick with Shooter 1721. Here we are at Moonshine Ranch. We're here for an elk hunt with the AirForce Tex-Rex 510. That's right, I growl a little bit when I say that because that is a monster. We're way over 1,000 foot-pounds of energy if we want it. And we're going to go shoot some Zan 350 grain down at the range. We're going to zero for 50. I heard the animals we're looking at are somewhere from 900 to 1,000 pound elk. And I think we're going to be looking for a 5x5 up there. So we're going to get up on the mountain and see what happens. But first, let's get over here and zero. Okay, hey, we just finished sighting in with we got the Zans right there, the 350 grain. One thing I didn't talk about is the optics we're using. We're using Integrex 3-18 by 44. Absolutely perfect glass. We got this on here, and you can see how it fits the Tex-Rex. It fits it perfectly. And we're going to be taking that in the field, but let's look at our target here. So I was tuning a little bit, and we settled in at 1,015, and we started out here, boom, 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 and then I said, I want to be right here, and that's where we put the last one. 1,015, I think that's probably 800 foot-pounds. I don't think it's much more than that. I think it's right there, and I'm pretty happy with that, because what I'm after is a surgical shot, and we know on this elk, I'm going to have to make a real surgical shot, meaning put that bullet right in that heart and lung area, and hopefully, let's see what happens. One of the questions we have, now that the Tex-Rex, we have all this power, will it pass through an elk, a 900 to 1,000 pound elk? Stay tuned, let's find out. Behind us. You green?
I'm green.
Okay. Meh. Ready?
Ready.
Hit him. This is a hunt of a lifetime. AirForce Tex-Rex did its job. Man, the adrenaline right now. Yeah. What a incredible shot, Ryan. I watched it pass through both sides, and I'm just like, it went clean through that elk at about 38 yards, I think. Excuse the emotion. To be honest with you, it's a hunt of a lifetime, and I watched that 350 Zan go through that elk, and I could see on this side when it hit it. Of course, it took off and ran up the hill here, and when it turned the other way, I could see the exit wound, and I was like, hard to believe. I was like, that's a 900 pound animal that just poked through their AirForce Tex-Rex. John Yvette, you built one incredible gun here, John. Man, I can't Can't thank all of you enough. All the sponsors that made this happen. I really appreciate you guys very much. Can't thank Lou, Moonshine Ranch. Can't thank Lou enough for making this happen. Lou,
Good job, buddy.
listen, I truly appreciate you more than you'll ever know, brother. Sorry about it, but man, I'm just...
Beautiful shot, man.
Thank you so much,
Beautiful
Henry.
shot.
Thank you for
Beautiful
all your
shot.
help going
Henry ran
Pleasure.
and guided these.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot. It's a beautiful animal.
Here we are at the end of the video, and you can see I'm at the home range here, and what a awesome hunt that was. How you doing, sir? All right, everybody, this is Charlie. I'm trying to do a video, dude. I'm trying to get this done. So don't knock the gun over. So one thing we set out to do was definitely, you know, harvest an elk, but to find out with the new AirForce Tex-Rex 510 with the Zan 350 grain, to find out, will it dispatch this elk, will it do it ethically? And the results, as you can see in the video, were spot on. To get a pass through with a 350 grain, now we were shooting 1,020 feet per second, only at 3,800 PSI. I mean, that to me was absolutely amazing. I was just blown away when I saw the elk turn and saw both sides, and he went 20 yards, and then that was it. That's about all he went, and it was over. And we have a lot of people to thank, and definitely want to thank Moonshine Ranch for hosting this. Lou, you and your guides, Henry and George, were excellent. What a great time we had there. You guys, perfect, spot on hosts, unbelievable. Want to thank Pyramid Air for helping in making this possible. Okay, super appreciative, super blessed to even get an opportunity like this to shoot a 5x5 elk. And of course, I want to thank Integrex Optics. They helped make this possible. Huge shout out to Margaret and David. Thank you so much for just the opportunity. Amazing optics. And when I was at the factory and I got to do a tour, I actually saw Integrex on a 338 Lapua, and I saw about 500 rounds of brass when I first walked into the shooting range. And I said, what optic do you have on there? And that's a 338 Lapua. And they said, oh, right here. And I said, oh, the 3-18? So 338 Lapua, 50 cal Texan, Tex-Rex. Not much can be said. The tracking on this is spot on. Clarity spot on. I want to thank you guys and Zan for... we want to thank you for just helping us make this happen, and for the ammo. We super appreciate the ammo, and it did its job. Get a pass through on an elk at 30, I think it was 38 yards is what we had lasered, but then he had moved a little bit, so it could have went to 50, 54. There's a possibility, because when I last lasered, he did move. So I'm not sure the exact, but that seems, but 1,020 feet per second, 350 grain, pass through. Wow. And absolutely want to thank the people that kept pushing me to be like, hey, let's do this. Yvette, Air Force, John, thank you so much for making this possible. Without you building something like this, John, I'm not hunting elk like that. So from the bottom of my heart here at Shooter 1721, thank you. What do you think? What do you think?